Hey everyone, CFL Park Hopper here at Seaworld Orlando. The Seaworld Seven Seas Food Festival is back in session. Now it is spring. I love this festival. They have such great food. This runs every Thursday through Sunday all the way until May 4th. So if you're coming to Seaworld anytime this spring, make sure you come Thursday, Friday, Saturdays, or Sundays to check it out. Let's go try some food. Now, the first thing I recommend doing when you come into the Seven Seas Food Festival is come right here into the waterfront area and buy a food sample lanyard. The lanyards seem expensive by price. However, each food item alone is like $10 to $12. So if you were to buy the $10 item lanyard for $75, you'll really wind up paying for only about half of it. Because at 5 items, you're gonna have about spent the $75, I'm gonna be honest. And then the other half of your lanyard becomes free. If you want more items, you can do 15 for $90. And I believe if you're an annual pass member, then you can get 3 bonus free and you'll get 18 sample items for the price of the $90. And the food here is delicious. Check out this Chicago hot dog. It looks pretty yummy. And I've heard really good things about this chicken parmesan that's brand new this year. And they have some staples at this festival that are back every year that are just some of my favorite things. So we're gonna check it out today and try it all. Let's get started. Okay, so if you basically just start walking around the waterfront, you're gonna run into food booths and they go all the way around. That is Shamu Stadium over there. All the way around the booths go all the way back up here to the front. So it's basically one giant circle that you can walk and run into food booths. Now, I think that the portions of the food are big enough to be shareable. So you could buy one lanyard and share with your family. 10 items or 15 like we talked about. You can also use the lanyard the entire festival long. So if I bought the lanyard today in February, it is good all the way till the end of the festival in May. So I can spread out my visits and eat a few things here and there, which is what I like to do. All right, the first up market here is the Caribbean market. It smells really good because they have grilled Jamaican jerk chicken leg. They also have this pork pincho like you can see on the picture. That looks really good with barbecue sauce and Cuban bread. And they also have an island rice. So I'm not sure what to get. I might try this pork pincho. All right, guys, here it is, the pork pincho. It looks pretty good. So it's little pieces of pork that were grilled. It smelled so good, the grill, you guys. And they grilled the garlic toast on the grill too. I was watching the guy, he basted it in barbecue sauce. And these are little sprigs of mint. And you can smell the mint. Wow, I'm excited to taste this. That is pretty tasty. The mint sprigs with the barbecue sauce go really well. What a great flavor. What a great addition to have that mint to it. The pork is really well cooked, very tender. Comes right off the stick really nice. And the garlic bread, just a fun added taste as well. So this was a great dish here at the Caribbean market. The jerk chicken leg looked pretty good too. And so did the island rice. So I may be back to try some more things here. I'm gonna keep showing you around the festival, so stay tuned for more. All right, guys, so I'm gonna pace myself around this festival. That pork pincho was delicious, but I wanna point out some booths that I'm not gonna try today, but that I think would be really good to try. This All-American booth right next to the Voyageurs Barbecue has a lobster mac and cheese inside of an ice cream cone. That looks absolutely delicious. The mac and cheese looks really good with the chunks of lobster. And they serve it inside the cone, which I think sounds like a really creative dish. So if you're into lobster mac and cheese, definitely stop here at the All-American booth to check it out. I'm gonna be back to try it. They also have Cannonball barbecue chicken wings here and a Flamin' Hot Cheeto corn dog. So if you're interested in those things, stop by this All-American booth. Okay, I find myself visiting this North Atlantic market every year. They have a delicious fish and chips that is really fun to eat. They also have a classic lobster roll and a Boston cream cheesecake. I've gotten all, and I'll probably get them all at some point this year. So if seafood is in your life, you like it, stop there. All right, just to get our bearings, we are right in front of the Mako Coaster, the Sharks Underwater Grill, and right over here across from Sharks is the Italian market. I love coming down to the Italian market. Let's come right over here to the menu. And this is where that brand new chicken parmesan on the garlic toast is. I'm definitely gonna have to try this. I don't really wanna try it today though, because I just had garlic toast with the pincho. But I'll tell you that these Palmero Fontina cheese meatballs, I get these every year. And they are one of my favorite things at this festival every year. And I love tiramisu, so I will definitely be back to this Italian booth, probably to get all of these things at some point. Because yum, really good. So the Italy booth is just right down here, close to the water. So you would just walk right over here, and then you see the little sign for Italy. And there's the market back here. Yum. And right over here is like a little cupcake shop too. And the cupcakes are part of the festival. I'm going to get a different dessert to show you. I am going to have dessert today. But if you're interested in cupcakes, and a couple of those cupcakes usually have alcohol in them, and then a couple of them aren't alcoholic. Like one's usually like chocolate. Usually there's like a raspberry or strawberry. There's usually like a champagne one. So definitely check those out because they're a lot of fun. All right, so over here is the Brazilian market. We just walked a little bit past the Mako. I'm on the other side of it now. So if you just keep walking, you'll run into it. And I'll tell you that this picanha steak is one of the favorites of the festival. It comes with the chimichurri sauce on it. And I really enjoy the 3-bean salad with it. The steak I usually find is a bit chewy. So I'm going to show you one dish that they have on this menu that is a sleeper dish. And it's this galinhada, which is a marinated chicken thigh with saffron rice. And I'm telling you, that thing is absolutely delicious. I've gotten it the last 2 years. I'll usually get the steak once as well, but honestly more so for the 3-bean salad than the steak because I'm just not into chewy steak. But this chicken thigh, really, really good. And also they have the Brazilian cheese bread, which is a winner wherever you go. So you can always try that out as well. All right, everyone, we've made it over here to the Asian market. It is right by Infinity Falls over here. And this market has, I think, the best dessert in the whole place. The Bingsu salted caramel ice cream. It's basically vanilla ice cream that they put caramel popcorn on top of and caramel sauce. Delicious. I don't know who thought this up. I don't know how this is Asian. Does it come from an Asian country? I'm not sure. Here is a picture of it. To me, it looks pretty American, but I love it, and I get this at least once a year at this festival. It is so good. They also have some interesting things on the menu this year. This is fried sushi, and they also have a vegetarian noodle bowl. Let's check the menu again. So the tempura battered sushi is a deep fried California roll, and the vegetable noodle soup has rice noodles, mushrooms, red peppers, and green onions. So that may be of interest to you if you are a vegetarian. I believe the California roll, isn't it? No, California roll has crab, I think. I was gonna think maybe it was vegetarian, but I'm not 100% sure on that one. But that ice cream, don't miss that when you come here. It is so good. And I'm sure you're thinking, why didn't you get the ice cream then? We wanna watch you eat more food. Well, I get the ice cream every year. So today I'm out for a dessert that I haven't tried that's new to the festival this year. So we are gonna be getting a dessert we haven't tried. And I'm getting one more food item. It's over on the other side of the park. So stay with me because I'm going to show you some more food.
Hey. Camera's over here. On this side. Other good side. All right. Thank you so much.
All right, everyone. So I made it over here to the Mexican market, which is on the other side of Sesame Street Land. Sesame Street Land is over here to my left. Shamu Stadium is directly behind me. The icebreaker would be over here. So just so you can find out where this is. And they not only have the Mexican market here, but also the Gulf Coast market, which is Louisiana fare, like crispy shrimp and grits, which looks pretty delicious. Some bananas foster beignet and boudin balls. But over here at the Mexican market, they have a taco al pastor and a Mexican street corn that I'll tell you is my go-to every year. Here is the Mexican street corn. It's a little mini corn on the cob. And they put the cilantro and it's an avocado crema and the Mexican cheese and the little spices. So good. So I'm going to give it a taste. All right, so this is really good. So I said cilantro and avocado crema, but I think it's just cilantro. I don't think there's any avocado at all. And it's a Thai seasoning. And then the Mexican cheese. And I'll tell you, it has a really good bite to it. Almost like a lime sour bite, but also savory. Really good flavor. I get this every year. Some years it's on the cob, and in other years they have it like in a little dish. It just depends. But the seasoning's always spot on. So I always come back to this booth and get this Mexican street corn every year. All right, next up will be dessert. All right, now on select days of the festival, they do have concerts here at the Bayside Stadium. Sometimes they're on Fridays and Saturdays, like you see pictured here. Sometimes they're on Saturdays and Sundays. Sometimes there's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So you're just going to have to check out the event lineup, and you can scan the QR code, it looks like over here on the wall. But if you just go to SeaWorld's website, SeaWorldOrlando.com, and click on the concerts, you'll be able to see the whole lineup. You can do reserved seating like it shows here, where you would pay to sit right by the stage. Or they have plenty of great seating that's free. You will have to get a wristband, which they're going to have an umbrella set up here, it looks like, to get your wristband. And I believe they start that on concert days at 2 p.m. But it's just kind of so they can keep track of how many people are planning to sit in the theater. I don't believe any of the concerts as of yet have sold out. So I think you could still arrive around 5 or 6 for a 7 o'clock concert and get a wristband and be able to go in and get a good seat. So I'm going to come up here to the stadium and check out the icebreaker here right by us. I'm going to come up here to the stadium so you can kind of see the layout for the stage. All right, so here's the stadium. There's the stage. Those white chairs down on the floor are the reserved seating. Again, where you could pay if you really want to be up close, if it's a special artist that you really enjoy. But I have sat up here in the bleacher seats many a times and just relaxed and enjoyed a concert in the spring, in the evening. It is so beautiful. The air is usually nice and cool, 60s to 70s. It's just pleasant to sit here, watch the coasters going in the background, and listen to a great show. So hopefully this could be something that you plan to do on your next visit to SeaWorld this spring while you're trying out some of the food from the food festival. All right, everyone, my last stop was the Irish Market, and it was right out front of the Icebreaker roller coaster that I showed you the backside of when we walked through Bayside Stadium. It was actually back around the front where the entrance to that ride is. It was to the right of the entrance to that ride. So at that booth, it was like a chicken sausage that was in Guinness with potatoes. So it was like Guinness flavored chicken sausage, I guess I should explain better, with potatoes. Or they had a Reuben egg roll, and it really looked like an egg roll. And I think if you bit into it, it would be a Reuben. So that seemed interesting, but the dessert looked really great. And it is a berry puff, they called it. So I see some blueberry and strawberry with a nice cream, maybe a vanilla cream, and some whipped cream on top of some like pound cake. All right, this is pretty delicious. The strawberry blueberry compote has a really nice fruity flavor. The vanilla cream sauce has a really good taste as well. It goes really well together with the cake and the whipped cream. It's a really light dessert. So this would be really good if you're kind of already full and you want something sweet, but you don't want anything heavy. This would definitely be the dessert to try. I'm a little bit on the fence about trying the chicken Guinness sausage or the Reuben egg roll. I don't know. I might have to get a little braver to try those things. But I would definitely get this berry poof again. Well, everyone, I had a really awesome time here at the SeaWorld Seven Seas Food Festival today. I enjoyed what I tried. The pork pincho was really delicious. I really liked the sprigs of mint with the barbecue sauce. It really enhanced the flavor. I loved the berry puff from the Ireland booth. That was really delicious. And the Mexican street corn, I get that every year. It's always delicious. I am looking forward to coming back to the festival and trying some more of the food. There's some more great stuff out there, like I pointed out to you guys, and probably catching a concert or two as well. So hopefully you can come out to SeaWorld, remember, Thursdays through Sundays, every week, all the way till May 4th, and check it out. If you liked today's video, hit like and subscribe down below to see more. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new video, which is usually once a week. And also subscribe on social media like Facebook and Instagram, CFL Park Hopper on both. Thanks for watching.